Hello, everybody. Thanks for showing up here for the talk about what has driven my career so far in the fields of cloud, data, and AI. So, what am I going to talk about? My journey so far in this landscape of cloud, data, and AI, and some strategies to innovate that I have learned from my experience, and how diversity is really important, and me being part of the women in big data community here in Munich, how we can help drive it. So I will share some tips and tricks from there, and then the key takeaways. So let's get started with my journey so far. So I came to Germany in 2010, and I did my master's in informatics at TUM. And of course, I completed my master's in 2012. After that, I had an internship with Microsoft Bing. So I was working in their search engine. Yeah, that's the Bing. And after my internship, I joined Amazon as a software development engineer. Again, I was working in their search platform, where it's machine learning based, improving their ranking models. Then I was, again, switched roles in Amazon. I was a solutions architect there. I was working with their retail suppliers and vendors, helping them to integrate with Amazon. And now, currently, I'm a cloud architect in BMW Group. And here again, it's a looking back and connecting the dots at BMW Group as well. I'm working with cloud, data, and AI. We are trying to improve the customers' buying decision, or help customers' buying decision, providing immersive experience, emotional virtual experience to enhance how they feel the premium automobile, to help them make the right choice. And just to share some numbers about the BMW Group, I think the biggest highlight I would make is currently we have 20% of women in leading positions. And later we will also see that how this number is much higher than the standard market average in general. And so moving on to some strategies to innovate that I have learned all along my way with 10 plus years of experience in this industry. So what innovation always has to and always will begin with the customer's needs. So it is always the customer's need that's the starting point for the innovation, working back from the customer. And what can help you secure budget for working on the innovative idea is it also needs to be the management's pain point. Yeah. And then it also needs to align with your organization's long-term goal. So when you have a check mark on all the three of this, that's the biggest and most impactful project that you can ever work on. And of course, pick that from the area where you have the passion and interest to work on, because you want to stick with this project from the inception to its launch. Yeah? An innovation club, or the innovation culture, the type of projects that belong to innovation, can be any of this. So it can be the migration, for example. Currently, many companies are migrating their workloads to the cloud. They're becoming cloud native, including BMW Group. And migration, it is a form of innovation. Automation, so where the new AI, evolving AI technology is being employed to automate various other manual tasks that's being done on a day-to-day basis, that is innovation. And then simplification and reinvention, it's more like thinking about the everyday stuff that we do, but in a slightly different way. Bring in diversification, bring in diverse perspectives. When you have a team, make sure it is a diverse team, because we will also see later how diverse team helps to make the company make better decisions. And what are the key skills that we require to survive the innovation culture? So the first one is pre-skilling, and the second one is upskilling. If you see, both of them fall under this category of continuous learning. So, and given the landscape of AI right now, continuous learning is inevitable. Like every day, new algorithm in generative AI is coming up and showing up. So if we have to be in the know of what's happening now, that's pre-skilling, even though if it's not directly related to the work that you're doing right now. And upskilling is actually expanding your skill set in the area that you already are working today. And my favorite advice would be to spend at least 20% of your everyday work time in improving your skills in a professional development or training or anything that can help you improve your skills. And a vital piece for innovative culture is effective communication, be it written or spoken. It's really important to actually convey your ideas so that, to start with, to secure the budget, to influence others, to influence across teams, across organizations, to get done what you want, and also to see that it's launched and whatever follows after that. And the last two the pieces of this puzzle is the networking and mentorship. And I will show you in the upcoming slides how women in big data community here in Munich can also help you with this networking and mentorship. So moving on to diversity. In terms of diversity in the STEM roles, that is science, technology, engineering, and mathematics, where do we stand today? As we start to discuss about it, let's also bring in other statistics here. So 2/3 of the Germans actually fear that AI will lead to loss of job. Yeah. So for us to get into this AI bandwagon, actually Germany is a bit slower than the rest of the world. Yes, sad reality. But actually, by 2025, even though AI is going to take away about 85 million jobs, it is going to create new set of 97 million roles. So it's nothing to be afraid of. It's just something that we need to be prepared for. And the market data is barely 25% of the workers in tech are women and just 11% in the leadership roles. As I just showed before, in BMW Group, we have 20% women that's in the leadership roles. And we are committed to bringing more women all across the board and also committed to helping them grow further in the leadership roles. And as per the Great Breakup, the report by McKinsey, over 50% of the women are likely to leave tech by the age of 35 and 56 by mid-career. And for every new female director that moves up into the leadership role in a company, 2 women are leaving the company. So what can we do about all of this? How can we help women stay, continue and grow in the field of tech? Here comes Women in Big Data Munich chapter. And we are a non-profit organization in Munich in existence from 2015. And what do we do? So we help to connect and help you find your tribe among the other technical women from different other industries. So we work in tight partnership with other companies like as sponsors. And we boost careers through training, coaching, mentoring, and job postings. And also here, I would like to highlight the BMW Group's Code of Ethics for AI. And it's really vital that we have a diverse team. So in this side, if you can see, for responsible AI, we require diversity. And it's vital that to avoid the bias that we see in this real world, to also not port it into this AI world. And why do we need diversity in the workplace? So there is market data, again, that says the companies that are diverse have a higher performance. So 48% outperform their competitors, 70% are more likely to capture new markets, 87% make better decisions, and 19% of the diverse companies have higher revenue. And here you can scan this code. So this is our LinkedIn page for the Women in Big Data group. And I invite you to subscribe. And we have many events coming up still for Q4. So I'm really looking forward to meeting each one of you that's present here. And what can you expect from the Women in Big Data meetups? Yeah. So usually it's in one of the sponsored company where they give speeches or talks about the projects that they are working on in the AI. Some leadership from these sponsor companies also show up, and it's an incredible opportunity for you to network with other women from other companies, know what's happening in the other areas of your industry, engage and advocate for a good cause, join the mentorship program that we have. And it's basically expanding your professional network. You never know when it can come handy. Just better be prepared. And so, to my almost the last slide, that's the key takeaways. So innovation always starts with prioritizing your customer needs. And diversity is extremely vital to actually be, to innovate. And find your tribe inside your or outside your organization or company to learn, grow, and be inspired, and join the Women in Big Data community. And behind a digital car is a digital company. Check out the job postings on BMW Group IT. Thank you for your attention.
So, thank you, Meyyar. It's very hard for an Audi guy to speak now with a BMW guy, but I think we will match, right? Okay. I have some question to you. A very nice presentation. I liked it. Thank you. What was your initial spark to enter the field of tech?
The initial spark, I just vaguely remember that I joined my bachelor's in computer science, not because I decided. My dad just took me to the university and he said, oh, IT is really good for women, so you should join. I was like, okay. But you know, what actually made me stick with this field is one of the interdisciplinary projects that I did. It was a roller tour, the walker that the old people, the senior people here use. It was an interdisciplinary project, so we worked with the mechanical department students. So we fit a Kinect, Microsoft Kinect 360 on this walker, and we turned it into a robo. So the senior people, when they leave the walker anywhere in the park, they can just make some gestures to make it automatically move it towards them, so they don't have to go to the robo, to the walker. So the positive impact that I could have on the life of others, when I experienced it in reality with this project, it actually enabled me to make the decision, okay, this is the field that I want to be for the rest of my life. That's what I think, at least for until now.
Thank you. Are there any questions from the audience? No one? Then I will raise the next question, if you would like to. What is your biggest role model?
Yeah. For me, my role model is actually, I think maybe others may also relate to it. For the role model should look like me, or just I should be able to connect with them in some ways. I should be able to understand the jokes that they are making. That's really important for me. And my role model actually is Indra Nui. She is the ex-CEO of PepsiCo company and currently with the board of directors for Amazon. She hails from the same city as me, from India. And I read her book, My Life in Full. And it's really inspiring because she had so many challenges growing up as a leader or CEO of a company. And I'm able to relate to different issues she faced given the same cultural background that we have. And yeah, so she's my role model.
So, and what is your advice, or which advice would you give to young professionals to start in tech or in a digital business or digital management?
Yeah, I mean, tech for me right now in this era is completely moving towards AI. So I would definitely say be in the know of what's the current trend. Spend definitely at least 20% of your time upgrading your knowledge or sharpening your skills, even though you don't exactly work on the AI side of things. Be in the know, because it's going to take up this landscape in a big swoop very soon. It's already taking big waves. So be in the know and prepare. Stay curious and stay connected always. Don't wait for expanding your network. Don't wait for expanding your professional network. So start early in your career. Get to know other people, even if they're not in the same line of business as you. Even especially try to join meetups or events where you get to meet people in other higher levels than you are, because then you learn much more about the company, about what they are, what is important value, interesting projects that they are doing, the vision that they have. So it also helps you to make a better decision later if you want to move to that company.